Hey everybody, welcome to another great cooking demonstration with your friend Ida. Oh! Tonight, I'm going to make lovely stuffed potatoes. Now, we are using Idaho russet potatoes tonight, which of course is what you should use. Know that there are russets and there's Nordicas in Idaho. For this particular thing, I'm using Nordicas, not the russets. If you're doing a baked potato, I'd suggest the russet, but because I'm going to mix this with a bunch of other stuff, I'm using the other type of potato, okay? You'll see the difference in them. They're a little bit smaller, and then they also have a little more water content in them. Scoop the innards out of these. You need to leave a little bit of an edge because we're going to put it back in, and we want it to be able to have some shape, okay? So you're just taking that out, and we're putting it back on the low pan for just a few minutes. Before we started tonight, I turned the oven on, and it's heating up to 425. So make sure you do that. That's important to get it hot before you put these in, okay? Some people like to do this while the potato is still hot. Personally, I don't like burning my hand, so I pre-bake these, and then I let them cool off before I began talking to you, so that I wouldn't be burning my hand here on the camera, okay? So keep that in mind. These are, because I'm not in Idaho currently, these potatoes are a little smaller than I would normally have if I were back where I grew up. They'd be a little bit bigger, but this is really what you can get here in the lovely state of Oregon, and I wouldn't trade that for bigger potatoes, just so we're clear. All right. And we just keep getting all the innards out of there. It's a very exciting time. All right. The next thing we're going to do is I've melted just about a quarter of a stick of butter, and I'm just going to pour that in here. Okay. Then I have sour cream, and I'm going to take sour cream, and I'm taking 2 big dollops. Okay. And this can be any old cheap sour cream you have. And then before you put this in the sink, make sure you clean it off. It's very important that we do that. Okay? Clean it off good. All right. Then I'm going to put a little bit of cheese in. And then I like to salt and pepper it. So I'm going to add pepper. I don't have a pepper shaker. I don't like pepper shakers. I like to grind it so it's fresh. Flavor's a little better that way. So forgive me while we make this little bit of noise. I do think having fresh ground pepper is essential to the success of this. Don't you think so, Franklin?
Definitely.
All right. Wow, we woke up for that. That's how important it was. All right, and then this is salt, and I take salt out of my Pillsmiller and we put it right in there. Okay, now, the first thing we're going to do right now is take. I've got a fork. You could use a potato masher if you want to, but it's not that important that this be mashed like a potato. I mean, like mashed potatoes. It just needs to be kind of worked in together, and not in big chunks. Okay, because it's all going to go back in these potatoes here in a few minutes. Okay. So we want it in smaller pieces and all that put together. Next thing we're going to do is add bacon crumbles. You can certainly cook your own bacon and make your own crumbles, or you can go to your local Costco or Sam's Club and purchase pre-made bacon crumbles. Ta-da! Okay? I'm also going to add some red onion that I've pre-chopped right into it, just like that. We're going to mix all that in. Okay? Look how yummy this is. This is going to be so good. Now, because I'm in the mood tonight, the next thing we're going to do is we are going to, I have been slow roasting all day today, just slaving over it. Really not slaving. It was in my slow cooker all day long. I pork roast. And we are now going to take some of that pork roast. I will tell you, I have these lovely pieces that I got from my friends at Pampered Chef that make pulling apart a roast very easy. And so I'm going to take some of that, and I'm using my fingers. Don't tell anybody. And we're going to make sure it's in there. And we're adding a little bit of this pork roast to that. Now, we're saving the rest because we have a whole other little project we're going to use here in a minute for that. Okay, that's in. Now we're coming back over here. We're going to put that in there. Does this look good? Oh, yeah. Now, get it all in there. And yes, if you see a big chunk like this and you want it smaller, don't be afraid to get your hands down in there. Use it, get it smaller, do whatever you need to do to get this the way you like it. I like bigger pieces. Okay, that's going in there. I love paper towels. And now, I'm going to take my medium size scoop. That's a big one. Medium. You get these a lot of places. Pampered Chef has different sizing of them. I appreciate that from them. And we're just going to take a scoop of this, and we're going to put it right in there. And you don't want it too much because you got to make sure you get all of it in there. Okay, and you're going to put that, this is going to get your hands a little dirty probably, but you'll all be okay. Okay. And you're just going to fill these all up. Don't worry about being too precise or too exact. You can always steal from another one if you need it when we get to the end. There's no. This is a really simple thing. This is a great thing to take to a party. I'm making them for my family here, and we're ultimately later I will be saran wrapping them and putting them in the freezer so that my family, when I'm not here cooking for them, can pull one or two out and put them in the microwave or the air fryer, bring them up to beautiness, and have a snack or a lunch or what have you. So, you know, we all try to provide what we can for our families, whatever that may be. And this is one of the things I'm providing for mine. So, keep that in mind. But again, you can take them to a party. They're very popular at a party. You make these and just platter them up. I've never gone to a party with these and brought any home. That's all I can say. So, and that's